All right. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Karen Murphy, Pro 3 here on the Gold Coast in Australia. And tonight I'm excited and really looking forward to being able to do some team training on our compensation plan with Lifevantage. So this is going to be based around Australian figures, Australian business packs as well. So any of our international team, you'll have to do your own conversions and base it on your own business packs that you've got, but essentially it is the same thing. So if you haven't seen it, there is actually an overview video that I've uploaded onto YouTube. It's available on our Team Positive website, the distributors only website. It's a fantastic resource, especially for anyone new to the business. It's not overly complicated. It really is just a basic overview which explains the income earning potential with our compensation plan. So I'm going to go over that, but in a little bit more depth, and then we'll open it up for questions as well to see if I can help any further with uncomplicating this compensation plan. All right, so there are up to 8 ways to get paid on top of the incentives and promotions that Lifevantage constantly operates and runs as well. So I'm going to go over all of those. There are the retail sales, the Smart Start bonus, our launch bonus, royalty commissions, generational matching bonus, elite pool, rank achievement bonuses, and also multiple business centers. So some of those are pretty straightforward and some of them do get a little bit complicated. The one thing I always love to explain to people who might not be able to completely understand the compensation plan straight away is to not let it worry you, not get it bogged down. There are a few key things to make sure that you are really maximizing the compensation plan, and the rest of it you can just learn as you're earning. It's something that you don't want to be distracted by. But if you're a little bit like me, my background is actually accounting and tax and small business, and this is the kind of stuff that I love. It's probably something that I understand a little bit better than the average person. It's just the way my brain works. Don't ask me to do anything too creative though, because I'm all info and data minded. So the first thing is really the business packs for anyone who's looking to become a distributor. And we've got the Pro Tandem pack and the Platinum pack. So there's 2 different types of platinum packs. There's really 3 pack levels. We've got platinum, gold, and silver. They're staggered really based on the benefits and the value that are provided, the quantity of product, but also the pricing range. So the platinum packs are the $1,650, but you're getting almost $2,000 in product value. So that in itself is an incredible investment with all of that extra pack that you can use, your family can use, or you can sell off as inventory. It also is a 1,000 PV or product volume in points. Now that'll make sense a little bit later. Our second level is the gold pack. There's your option, it's $825. So it's really half the price of a platinum pack. And that includes about $150 extra of product. And then there's also the silver pack, which is our smallest business pack. It doesn't include as much value as the gold and platinum packs. So it's really only something I would recommend for a person who just needs to get in the door. They might be struggling financially and that's all they can afford, or they might not be as serious as a business builder and they really are just thinking about doing it as a hobby. So that's the best option for those sorts of people. You get a website with all of your business packs as well, which is fantastic. So these are the pack options. There is also I'll have to double check, either in our team website or our Team Positive Distributors Facebook group, a business pack PDF, which gives you a breakdown of all of the packs and the benefit and values in each of those, which is really a great tool to pass on to anyone who's looking at the business opportunity and wants to consider which pack they should come in on. So let's have a look at our retail sales. And I love, love, love our website. If you haven't taken a look around your Lifevantage replicated website, you really should do, because Ryan Goodwin, our Chief Marketing Officer, has done an incredible job to really lift the look and the performance of our websites. And so now there's actually an online retail shopping cart. And that means that when someone goes to your website link, they can click to shop for any products that are on your website. And then at the checkout stage, it's going to ask if they want the retail price or if they want to save with the monthly auto ship. Now, the difference here is that if they choose to be a retail customer, they won't have a preferred customer account, but they will also have to pay retail pricing. And then the difference between the retail and the wholesale is going to be paid to you as profit in your weekly payments, okay? So that there gives you an idea of the retail sales. It works out to be about a 20% profit that's paid to you. So obviously, from a financial standpoint, for you to encourage them to become a preferred customer, not only will they get the wholesale pricing, but you'll earn a bonus that is either 30 or 40% of the volume instead of a 20% profit. So definitely a preferred customer option is best for both of you. So this is our Smart Start bonus, and I love it because it's a really generous upfront bonus. It's a great way for people to make their money back quickly, and it's a bonus that's paid on the product sales of your new distributors and new customers that you enroll personally. So if you enroll a distributor on a platinum pack, you're going to earn a $500 bonus. On a gold pack, you'll earn $250, and on a silver pack, it's $125. So this is a 40% bonus on the business packs that have been mentioned. Then if you enroll a distributor and they order extra, you will continue to get a 40% bonus while it's in their first calendar month. So let's say they enroll on the 1st of June with a gold pack, you'll get the $250 bonus. And let's say it gets towards the end of the month and they've run out of Pro Tandem, so they want to order extra, you would get another 40% bonus on the extra order. There is, however, a limit, a cap on that. So it's limited up to 1,000 in volume for any new enrollment. So if you have a distributor who comes in on a platinum pack, which is that 1,000 volume, if they were to order anything extra in their first calendar month, it wouldn't be paid out as a Smart Start bonus. The extra volume would get paid out as a residual commission. I hope that makes sense to everybody. And so your customer orders, personally enrolled customers, you'll also receive a 40% bonus in the first calendar month. So that's whether it's 1 bottle of Pro Tandem or 10 bottles of Pro Tandem, it's 40% on that. So another bonus payment is the launch bonus. So this is where it really encourages distributors to reach the ranks of Pro 3 and above, because by doing so, it unlocks this launch bonus. And it works as a trickle-up payment system, and it will pay the first qualified distributor who is a Pro 3 or above and trickle on up, paying bonuses to the upline or support team. What this really encourages is leadership in your organization to really help new people getting started, because they will benefit financially when new business partners get started. So let's take a look at the platinum pack example. So the little person down at the bottom is the new platinum pack enrollment. So whoever is above them in the organization that is a Pro 3 or a Pro 4, they're going to receive a $62 launch bonus. Now, let's say as a Pro 3, so let's say I'm a Pro 3, if I was to enroll someone on a platinum pack, I'll receive the $500 Smart Start bonus, but I'll also qualify to receive the $62 launch bonus on top. So it's a really big benefit if you can be at least a Pro 3 and above. So then that continues to trickle up. So let's say my upline is Katrina Allen, and as a a Pro 5, she's the next Pro 5 above me, so she would qualify for that next launch bonus that trickles up that line. So it's $62 that she would receive. And then going up the organisation, the system would find the next Pro 7, Pro 8 or Pro 9 in my upline, and it would pay them $62, and so on up the organisation right through to presidential ranks. And that's the same for the gold and silver pack enrolment options. So it really is a great incentive to help that leadership support coming right down to the new businesses getting started. All right, so this is our royalty commission or the residual income, and this is really your long-term, or I like to call it an asset pool. You know, you're really creating an income earning asset. You're building a business that's going to continue paying you month after month after month. And it's on the auto ship orders or repeat orders being made after that very first order is placed. It's the ongoing orders. So I know that this can often confuse people because it looks like a lot of numbers and figures and things like that. But I want you to take a look here at the very first row, which is the paid as rank. And it goes from Pro 1 across to a presidential rank. And then the next row is the minimum monthly personal volume that that rank must have in order to qualify for their royalty commissions. The next line down is the minimum monthly organisation volume. Oops, sorry, phone's on. So the monthly organisation volume, that's what is required in order to reach that paid as rank. So if your volume is 500, you wouldn't be a Pro 1. It would need to be at least 1,000 in order to reach a Pro 1 level. There's also some other requirements. So if we look down the next line of the table, there's a minimum leg requirement. So that means that there has to be at least one distributor or customer underneath you. Now, you'd have to have one customer ordering a lot of product to reach 1,000 in volume, or you could come in with a platinum pack, which is 1,000 in volume, and automatically qualify as a Pro 1, which is really exciting for someone new in the business. Or you could enroll a distributor on a platinum pack, and that volume of a platinum pack would qualify you then as a Pro 1. Okay, so I want to give another example. Let's say you have, you've got 4,000 in volume, and you've got 2 distributors under you who are working the business. Let's say there's 4,000 in volume. One distributor has 2,000 in volume and the other distributor has 2,000 in volume. So you would be qualified as a Pro 2 because you meet the $2,500 volume requirement, and you've also got the minimum of the 2 leg requirement. So the next line underneath the leg requirement is the percentage per leg. And this is where it really comes into play to identify how stable your business is growing. And it's really to avoid anyone making a lot of money from someone else's efforts. And what I mean by that is, let's say you enroll a distributor who works very, very hard, and they do a lot of work and they grow a huge organization. I'm talking like hundreds of thousands in volume. But if you don't do anything else, if you do no other work, then you will have an imbalance because you're only going to have one leg that is growing. Doesn't matter how much volume. If you don't satisfy the requirements for having another leg, then you're not going to go up to the next rank. Okay, and I think this is a really important point because in a lot of other network marketing companies, compensation plans might not be as stable as this, and it means that a lot of people can be earning money without having to do any work, especially if they're higher up in the organization. For me, I don't think that's fair in a business opportunity. So I think our compensation plan makes it really fair for people who are doing the work to get paid and rewarded significantly. So I just want to go back to some examples. Let's have a look at the Pro 3 column. So in order to be a Pro 3, you need 5,000 in volume for the month. You need to have at least 2 legs. So that could be one distributor and the other leg could be made up of preferred customers, or you could have 2 distributors. You could have 5 distributors. As long as you're meeting that minimum requirement, it's fine. And then you've got the 80-20 percentage per leg. So let's say you've got 2 distributors. One of them has 5,000 in volume and the other one is not doing anything. So what that would mean is that because one leg has got 100% of the volume and the other leg has got 0 volume, you wouldn't qualify for that 80-20 maximum percentage, because only 80% from one leg will be calculated towards your rank advancement. So what that really means is that you would want 2 legs, with one of them having at least 4,000 in volume, or sorry, at the most 4,000 in volume, and the other leg or customers making up the remainder of the 1,000 in volume in order to qualify as a Pro 3. I'm hoping you're all still on track because this can be a little bit confusing and it can take some explaining. So let's just take a look at what we call our unilevel payments, and that's when our company pays up to 9 levels deep. So you can be earning percentages on orders going 9 levels deep or more in the organisation. And the full 9 levels is unlocked. That 9 levels of payments are unlocked as you rank advance. And once you hit the rank of Pro 7 or above, you'll fully qualify for all of our income percentages. Now, I calculated it before, and it's either 43 or 47% total commissions that are paid to you. Quickly add it up again. So it works out to be on average a 5% commission on every single order going through the organisation. So it is a 43% commission that is paid out, which is really significant in the network marketing industry. Other ones I've seen, some do go up as high as about 40%, but the averages are around 30 to 35% in monthly residual commissions, whereas ours pays up to the 43%, which is really exciting. But what I love, being that it does pay up to 9 levels deep, it is infinity wide. So you can have as many legs wide as you want that those percentages are going to be paid out on. You know, you could have 100 distributors wide all building for you, and you'd be earning commissions on all of those up to 9 levels down, which is really, really exciting. It's quite an unlimited income opportunity with Lifevantage. Okay, so we're up to number 5. There's a generational matching bonus. This is really cool. So this is where you can earn a matching check based on your personally enrolled distributors' commissions. And this needs to be, again, a Pro 3 or above qualification. So this is why it's so fundamental to hit the rank of Pro 3 as soon as possible, because you really do unlock a lot of those extra income earning opportunities. So let's say you're the enroller and you enroll a distributor directly underneath you. So that would be your Generation 1 distributor. And you would earn a 10% match on every monthly residual income they earn. So just imagine having Brandon Cunningham as your personally enrolled distributor, and he's a Pro 10, and they earn on average, what is it, $80,000 a month? So you would be earning an $8,000 matching check for being Brandon Cunningham's enroller. But not only does it stop there, but you then earn a 5% match on anybody Brandon Cunningham enrolls as a distributor. So that's what we call our second generation. And then anyone that person enrolls, you also earn 5%. And again, and again. So it pays 5 generations deep. So just imagine if you have personally enrolled 10 distributors and 2 of those distributors become Pro 10s. And imagine the size of the organisation going underneath them and the size of their monthly commission checks that you would be getting a percentage of. So that's where it becomes quite exciting. So there is a qualifying requirement. You must have at least 100 PV in new volume going through your own business. So that means it can come from customers, distributors, or retail sales. So if you enroll 3 new customers on 1 bottle of Pro Tandem each, which each bottle is 40 PV, so that would be 120 PV in new volume for the month, you would qualify. But you also need to be a Pro 3, and if you meet those requirements, you would earn your generational matching bonus on your organisation distributors. Until you are a paid as Pro 7 rank. And when you hit that Pro 7 elite rank, then you don't have the new volume requirement anymore. So this is really cool. Our number 6 income way is the elite pool, which I love. This is really my motivation to hit Pro 7. And the reason why is it's so unique. It's so unique to the industry, what our company has put together with this elite pool. And it's where they take 4% of the total global sales every month. So it's not profit that they're taking. It's not a profit share. It's actually a revenue share, the total sales. And then if you're a qualified Pro 7 to Pro 10, you'll actually earn a share in those worldwide sales. So Pro 7, you'll get 1 share, Pro 8 is 2, Pro 9 is 3, and Pro 10, you get 4 shares of that pool. And I think Charlotte Venter mentioned that, I don't know if it was I think it wasn't just a Pro 7. Their share each month was about $6,000 just from the elite pool. So that would be a really good bonus, wouldn't it, to hit that rank? So not only as a elite, but once you can grow your business even further to the master levels, which are our Pro 10, Pro 11, and Pro 12, you'll receive one-time rank achievement bonuses. But also as an elite Pro 7, there's the Lifevantage program where you get to choose from cash bonuses, or if you're in America, you get to choose additional Lifevantage packages, whether it's a beautiful holiday, a shopping spree, a jet ski, a boat. There's all different things that people in America can choose from. But in Australia, they have finally opened up the one-time bonus, which is a $31,250 cash check for us here in Australia. That's on top of all of the other income opportunities, which is really good. And then Master Pro 10, if you can hit that and maintain it, there's some maintaining qualifications, you'll get that bonus. Pro 11 is that bonus. Pro 12 is just ridiculous. That's like a decade's worth of income for most people that you get paid. So that's some really generous bonuses, but we know it does take a lot of effort, a lot of work, and really helping others to achieve success to hit those ranks as well. But they're there for those who want the success and the rewards with it. So number 8, we are up to the final one, which is our multiple business centers. Now, this is where your mind needs to grow a little bit bigger right now when it comes to our income opportunity, because you aren't limited to one business in Lifevantage. Once you reach the rank of Pro 5, you're actually eligible to create what's called a second business center. So let's say I've started my business and I hit the rank of Pro 5. Then I actually will be allowed to create a second distributor business underneath me, and that would become a new leg. And then I can build an entire new organization underneath that leg. So the beauty of it is that you're earning commissions on your first organization that you've built, but then you can open up a new organization and build it all again and be earning income opportunities from that as well. Then, once you reach the rank of Elite Pro 7, the company will give you a third business center. So this is really crazy. A little bit of strategizing probably wants to come into play, but you can create another leg, or you can choose to put the third business center underneath your second business center. And the beauty of it is that by placing them down underneath each other, you could be getting generational matching bonuses, multiple royalty commissions being paid up through each of those business centres. So there's a few strategies there that you can try and utilise once you get to those levels. I'd recommend talking to someone who has already been in that position and see what's worked out for them. So the important thing is how do you qualify for income? It is really, really quite simple. We don't have any, doesn't matter how high up, how qualified you become in the business, there's no stock or inventory requirements. The only requirement is that you have a minimum of 40 PV to stay active as a distributor, and that is just one bottle of Pro Tandem. To earn the Smart Start bonus but only get a 30% bonus, then you need 100 to 199 PV or personal volume. So that can come from you, or it can come from you and a preferred customer. But the best and easiest way is to have at least 200 PV, either from your own orders or your orders and those of your personally enrolled customers as well. So here's an example. You could have, you might just be you at home, so you're ordering one bottle of Pro Tandem for yourself each month. Then you'd want to make up the rest of the volume with at least 4 customers if they were ordering one bottle of Pro Tandem each. Or you might love the skincare system as well, so you might order that and a bottle of Pro Tandem each month. The skincare is 160 PV, the bottle of Pro Tandem is 40, so there's your 200 PV requirement. I understand that in Australia, with our limited product range, then for some people it might not be financially affordable to be able to do the full 200 PV every single month. So I always encourage to make sure you're enrolling preferred customers regularly, so that way you don't have to rely on your own finances to boost that 200 PV. But once we start getting an extended product range, I know that 200 PV is going to be really easy to maintain. The other thing to keep in mind, which I just got clarification on today, is that for any new distributor who doesn't come in with a business pack but just a starter kit, and they would have no PV, they need to have at least 100 PV before enrolling customers or distributors. Otherwise they won't earn any bonuses because they haven't met that 100 PV requirement. Or if they were to start enrolling customers, that would count towards the PV, but they wouldn't qualify to earn the 30 or 40% until that volume requirement has been met and is in the system. So they might miss out on bonus opportunities if they don't have that PV before they start enrolling people. So I just wanted to clarify that for everybody. And that was it. I hope that hasn't confused anybody, but I will open it up for questions. So please let me know if there's anything that you want clarified. Feel free to unmute yourselves or drop questions in the chat bar. Otherwise, thank you very much for jumping on and listening in. I hope this has been informative for you and it wasn't too confusing. And have a great night. Thanks very much, Jill. Feel free to head off, everybody. You don't have to stay on. I hope I didn't put you all to sleep. Janelle, yes.
As always, I have a question.
Good.
The royalty residual commissions, can you go back to that slide? You were talking about the 43% or something. That bit got me confused. You were doing that on your calculator. Can you explain that again?
Yep. Let me go back. Hang on. Go back. Here we go. So I worked that out. So if you go over to the furthest column on the right, so if you add up the 2, 5, 9, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2, that's 43%. So it's the total commissions that you could be earning overall. So if anybody, this is a little tip. If you have a look and see there at the third unilevel line, that's where you can earn 9% commissions. So what that means is anybody who is placed on the third level of your organisation and has recurring product orders, you would earn a 9% commission on those orders. So as you're building your business, that's a good level to keep in mind. Okay, because you're able to also do some placements as a distributor. You can utilize your placement in the structure, but yeah, I don't want to complicate it for anybody. Just build your business and you will earn money. That's all. Let me have a quick look at the chat. Thank you.
So just say, you know, if we look at our own Kerry Christie,
yes,
and her team's growing past the 9 levels, are you saying she doesn't get any commissions on anything past that 9 levels?
So I have to be honest, I try and skip past this because it can get even more complicated. But what we have is what's called a dynamically compressed unilevel payment. And what that means is it will pay up to 9 levels, but it's not exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If someone isn't qualified at a certain level, it will skip them and go to the next qualified person to pay out the percentage. So she can have like 20 levels, but some people might not be active, so it would skip past them. So this is, I know this is confusing. There's a video out there that explains it better than I can, and I'd rather share that with you. That's okay. Yeah. So it pays 9 levels, but it's not like rigid to that structure. It's
direct.
Yeah. It's not directly those 9 levels, but anyway. My brain can't get around it right now. I can't explain that for some reason. I'll let the video do the talking.
The video would be awesome, thank you.
Okay, what else is there? That was cool. Okay, thanks, Bailey. Thank you, everybody. Were there any final questions? Or is that it? Is that it? Good. Excellent. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking the time. I really appreciate you jumping on. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everybody. Bye.